What's going on, henchmen? Welcome to the Henchman Club. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how you can gain weight quickly. First thing, I'm not going to insult your intelligence. I'm not going to come and tell you, yeah, you got to work out, you got to eat right. You know those things already. I'm going to give you tips on things you need to do and how you can do them effectively so you can get the results you want to get quickly. But I want you to understand something. If you're somebody that's extremely skinny, you're lean, you got like good muscle definition, you just don't have lots of fat on you, and you find it hard gaining weight, I want to let you know that you got crazy potential. Most of the people I've seen that have gone from extremely skinny to hench, them boys, they always get like crazy transformations because you're already lean. You don't have to go on a cut. All you have to do is just put on some muscle mass. If you eat enough food, you work out effectively, over time you put on muscle mass, and then you put on muscle mass onto your frame. Because normally someone like me, right? If I drink water, I gain 10 pounds. I can gain weight I can gain like 10 pounds today if I want to. I gain 20 pounds today if I want to. It's very easy for me. So what I have to do is I have to reduce my calories. But if you're hard gainer, you have to do the complete opposite. You want to eat more. But the thing is that because you don't have to go through because when you're overweight, you have to lose the weight. You have to build the muscle at the same time whilst you're losing the weight. So you're gonna be losing the weight. You're gonna be dropping calories, and you're gonna be trying to gain muscle in the gym. If you're a hard gainer, all you have to focus on is just eating as much food as possible in your calorie surplus range, and then working out, of course. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. So you don't have to worry about cutting and doing all that shit. You don't have to worry about that because you already lack calories in the body. You don't have energy because fat is energy stored in the body. That's what fat is. Excess energy stored in the body. It's fat. So what you have to do is that the first thing you have to understand is that you got crazy potential. Of course, you don't know right now. You look at yourself in the mirror. You look like skinny. You have no physical presence. Some of you are probably even tall. You might be tall and like lanky and skinny or whatever. It doesn't matter. I want to give you some motivation because if I can tell you, if I can make you understand that you got crazy potential, it will give you an extra incentive to actually go for this shit. Like you actually be serious about this and actually go for the physique you want. So I want you to get in your brain that you got crazy potential. Right now, it might not seem that way, but if you just listen to the tips I'm going to give you in this video, the steps I'm going to give you, if you just listen to them, I promise you, by the end of this year, you'd have gained at least 20 pounds. But the choice is yours. You have to be willing to put in the work. So the first thing you have to do is you have to get your maintenance calories. On your phone right now, just go to Google and type calorie calculator. Put in your height, your weight, your age, your gender, how often you work out, like how active you are. If you work out 3 to 4 times a week, it's going to give you different options. Put it in there, like press calculate. It's going to give you your maintenance calories. Now, when you have your maintenance calories, right, the second thing you have to worry about is your calorie surplus. 1 pound of fat is equals to 3,500 calories. So if you want to gain 1 pound every week, you have to be in a 3,500 calorie surplus every week. So that means on average, you get a 500 calorie surplus every single day. If you want to gain 2 pounds every week, of course, you double it. You're going to be eating 7,000 calorie surplus every week, which is 1,000 calories surplus every day on average. So it depends on you. Like if you're ready to go hard, you're ready to stop. If you're ready to put in the work, eat the food you need to eat, then of course the optimal solution for you will be gaining 2 pounds every week. That's the max. I won't say you should go more than 2 pounds because I don't think you can. You're already a hard gainer. You probably struggle to eat. So me telling you to eat like 4,000 calories surplus every day is crazy. Although I don't even want you to do that because that's just too much. It's crazy. I don't think you can even do that. You just end up eating like junk food and shitty foods, and that's not going to be good for you because you don't want to gain like crazy fat. You want to gain the right nutrients for your body, gain enough fat, and at the same time you get your protein in. You want to get 1 gram per pound of body weight for your protein. And over time, as you gain weight, you have to increase that. So if let's say if you're 175, right, you have to gain 1 gram per pound of body weight. So 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight. So that means every day you'll be eating around 175 grams of protein every day. But when after a couple months, when you gain like 10, 15 pounds, let's say you push to like 190, then of course you want to increase your protein. You don't want to still be eating 175 grams of protein every day when you're weighing 190. You want to increase it too. So as you're increasing, your weight is increasing, you want to increase your protein at the same time. But for your calories, you start with your maintenance, add the calorie surplus. After a couple of months, you can readjust. If you see, like, let's say you gain like 10 pounds, and of course, you look at your physique, you know what's going on. If you see yourself, you're going to be gaining weight. You just keep going. And then if you get like this, when you get to 190 again, you recalculate your maintenance, and then you add the calorie surplus just like that. Because you have to keep going. It's the same shit like when you're losing weight. After you go for a couple of months, you might get a plateau because let's say at first your maintenance was 2,800 and then you drop it to like 2,500, you lose some weight. And then you're now like, maybe you go from like 200 pounds to like 180, or you want to get to like 165. you got to drop the calories again. Not crazy, but it's the same thing, the opposite way for gaining weight. As you're gaining the weight, you want to be updating your calories, you want to be updating your protein, because you want to make sure you're still growing, because that's what's giving you the growth, plus the workouts. So you have to make sure you get so once you get your maintenance calories, you decide. I can't tell you what I don't know what you're gonna eat. I can't come here and tell you eat like get 1,000 calorie surplus every day, so you gain 2 pounds. I mean that'll be my suggestion to you, but I don't know how hard it is for you to eat. Which for me is funny because I can't understand it, because eating is not difficult for me, man. It's just just fucking, if the food is delicious, why the fuck won't I eat it? That's how I think. But I know some people, they struggle eating, so that's why you have to understand yourself. But if you really want to go for it, I would say get 1,000 calorie surplus every day, 7,000 calorie surplus every week, which will gain you 2 pounds every week. And then you're a bang gym. We'll go talk about gym later on, but you make sure you're doing these things. And then the crucial tip, this is a key tip for you. If you're trying to achieve, if you're a hard gainer, the main thing is that you have to understand that, let's say your maintenance calories is 2,800 calories. That means if you're going to be 1,000 calorie surplus every day, you're going to be eating 3,800 calories. That's crazy, even for me. Like if you're eating 3,800 calories of just good meals like steak, potatoes, rice, chicken, stuff like that, that's a lot. So the one tip I'm going to give you right now is that you have to go for the high calorie options. You see, when you're cutting, right, when you're losing weight, you want to be going for like the low calorie options. So if I want to buy mayo right now, like if I want to buy, like for me, because I'm trying to like maintain I'm trying to reduce my calories. I'm not trying to go crazy on my calories, because I want to maintain a lean physique. So if I'm eating like crazy, if I'm eating like crazy amounts of if I'm gonna get like mayo from the store, right, I'm gonna go for the light mayo, the low calorie mayo. I'm not gonna pick up the fucking normal mayo. That's not gonna work for me. It's gonna help that's gonna increase my calories, and I don't want that. But for you, if you're a hard gainer, you want to do the complete opposite. This is one thing you have to understand, that as a hard gainer, you have to do the opposite of what people that are trying to lose weight do, literally. Because people that lose weight, they eat too much, they have to reduce their meals. And then because you eat too little, you want to increase your meals. So you want to be going for the high calorie options. If you're going to buy syrup from the grocery store, buy some good quality syrup, but like you don't have to go for the low calorie syrup, which is what I'll usually get. Those are the kind of things you watch out for. So you're not going to be, you can't be saying, and I'm not saying you should go ahead and start eating like ice cream and all that junk shit. That's what I'm saying. Although you can get, like, I would say, of course, like you can get like every once in a while, you get like some Five Guys burgers. I say Five Guys because I'm not really a big fan of McDonald's and all that shit. Or maybe Chick-fil-A. You can get in there, they got some good protein in some of them, like sandwiches and stuff. You can get some good calories in there. Like I said, I don't want McDonald's. I don't want to say McDonald's, all those things, because the last few times I've been to McDonald's, man, the food has just been fucking terrible. And because of that, like I don't fuck with McDonald's anymore. And either way, that food is toxic. I feel like that food is fucking full of toxins and shit. The only few places that food, Chick-fil-A, is like the food is quality, and you can actually know for sure the chicken in Chick-fil-A is real meat, compared to like McDonald's, with the meat they fucking use is probably some fucking fake meat or some shit, pause. But same thing with Five Guys. Five Guys do their burgers, it's quality burgers, so you can also, like, that's the thing, you got to eat more food, so you have to make sure if you're going to be 1,000 calorie surplus every day, you have to be eating crazy amounts of, you got to increase your calories like mad. If you let's say if you eat like 3,000 calories and you have like 800 calories left, right? That's if your maintenance is 2,800, and if your calorie surplus is 1,000, right? You have 800 calories left, and you've eaten the whole day. You can just go to like Five Guys and get the fries, get like get like a burger from Five Guys, maybe double patty or some shit like that. You eat that'll probably be around 800 calories, because and it's quality food, because of course it gives you carbs, it gives you the fat in there, and it gives you the protein with the buns and with the patties and all that shit, and then plus the Five Guys fries. Everybody knows they give you like crazy amounts of fries, so you get like good quality food. That's the thing. Like, see, someone like me, I wouldn't do that shit unless if I'm gonna eat Five Guys, I probably haven't eaten much that day. Maybe that's probably the only thing I'll eat that day. I'll go Five Guys and I'll just go crazy. I'll get like a large chips, large fries. I'll get the burgers, and then maybe I might even get 2 burgers, but that's probably because I'm not eating like much that day. If I've eaten like a couple times that day, I'm not gonna go to Five Guys, because that's just too much calories for me. But for you, you're a hard gainer, so you have to do the complete opposite. After you've eaten like 3,000 calories, if you still have like a little left to eat, man, go out there and get some Chick-fil-A, get some Five Guys, eat, because you gotta stuff your body, man. That's the reason why you're skinny, you're a hard gainer. It's a myth. You're not really a hard gainer. You just don't eat a lot of food. You're probably very active. Your metabolism is quick as fuck. So like, you don't eat much. Think about it. You don't eat much because if you don't eat, you're gonna lose weight. That's how it is. So if you don't eat, you won't have like excess fat, because that's what fat is in the body. Energy stored in the body. That's what fat is. So it's the same thing for you. Like it's the opposite for you. You want to go crazy. You want to actually start eating more food. You find your calorie, your maintenance calories, you find your surplus, you add them together, and you want to be hitting that daily. You have to be focused. Like, as you see, I haven't talked about the gym yet, because if you can't eat that food, bro, like it's not gonna work for you. If you can't, and people say force feed, it sounds fucked up, but yeah, you go force feed, man. You gotta eat as much food as possible. If you can't do that, it's gonna be extremely difficult for you to actually gain that weight. It's almost impossible because I mean, all your life you probably haven't eaten much, so you need to put all that energy, that excess energy, that fat you need to put in your body. And of course, it's not just gonna be fat; it's gonna be protein as well, 1 gram per pound of your body weight, like I said. So you're gonna be eating all those things. You get some fat in your meal as well. As long as you're done, you're not going like, you're eating like, I'm not saying you can't start eating junk food where you don't get any nutrients. If you're eating like quality food, stuff like that, you're gonna get like nutrients, and then from those nutrients, when you bang gym, then you replenish the muscle. You can actually build back the muscle when you break it down in the gym. So that's the thing you have to do. So you have to really focus. Just if you can't do this right now, then I'll tell you right now, it's not gonna work out for you. You have to make sure you can be committed to a calorie surplus every day. I don't say you have to be in a calorie surplus every day, but at the end of the week, if you want to gain 2 pounds every week, you have to be in a 7,000 calorie surplus. You want to gain 1 pound every week, you have to be in a 3,500 calorie surplus. That's it. There's no way around it. And of course, if you want to increase it, then you do the math, you increase it. I mean, you're already a hard gainer. I don't see most of you eating more than 1,000 calorie surplus every day. That's a fucking difficult task for you already. So I would just say stick to 2 pounds a week. Think about it, you gain 2 pounds every week. In a month, you gain 8 pounds. In 2 months, 16 pounds. By the end of the year, you probably gain 40 pounds if you do this consistently. It's really up to you. Like, there's nobody stopping you as long as you focus on this calorie surplus. Because that, I keep hitting on this calorie surplus because that's your number one problem. It's like the people that struggle to lose weight, the number one problem is they eat too much. So you gotta focus on the calorie deficit. But for you, you're a hard gainer. You're not really a hard gainer. You just don't eat a lot of food. It's not like hard gainer. If you eat food, man, you're gonna gain weight. But I'm letting you know that if you eat enough food, you give your body the nutrients that you've starved it of these past few years and you've been alive. You start giving in those nutrients, you start banging gym, you're gonna gain weight. It's impossible for you not to gain weight. Literally, unless you got a fucking disease where you can't you're losing body mass or something like that, which I mean, I sympathize with you, but that's a different case. I can't help you with that. I'm not a fucking doctor. But if that's not you, you have no no disease or nothing like that, and you got it, man, you just gotta eat more food. Just eat more food. That's what you have to do. I keep repeating it. Eat more food. The calorie surplus. You have to be strict with yourself, man. I know it's gonna be difficult, but you have to be like, yo, if you really want it bad enough, you do it. Like me, when I wanted to lose weight, I was like over 230 pounds, pushing 250. I was like, fuck it, man, I gotta lose weight. Whatever I was gonna take, I was gonna starve, I was gonna do anything to lose that weight. Same thing for you. You wanna gain that weight, you go hard. Like, yo, fuck this. I can't be fucking swimming in my clothes every fucking day. I gotta make a change. And then you go for it, you make the change. And then the final thing, of course, is banging gym. All you need to know about banging gym is that you hit each body part twice a week. That's all. It's literally not that big of a deal. We can watch more other videos like me, like workout plan, because some of you might be busy, so you might work out 4 times a week, 5 times a week, 6 times a week, depending on your workout schedule. If you're in uni, probably work out 6 times a week, so you can spread all your workouts. That's no problem. But if you're not in uni, let's say you're working, you got kids, you're very busy, there's got a lot of things going on, and of course you have to I'll say 4 times a week is the best, is the most optimal. Monday you do chest, back, quads. On Tuesday you do your arms, that's your biceps, your triceps. You do your shoulders, and then you do your hamstrings. On Wednesday you rest. Thursday you repeat your Monday workout, so you do your chest, back, quads, and then on Friday you repeat your Tuesday workout, so you do your arms, that's your biceps, your triceps. You do your shoulders, and then you do your hamstrings. You hit each body. Those are the main body parts in your body, especially for guys. I mean, I'm gonna come and tell you do glutes. If you look at what I tell you do glutes, then you're at the wrong place, brother. And I'm gonna be telling you fucking do fucking glutes and shit. That's not me. I mean, we're not a fucking bodybuilder here, man. You're just trying to fucking look good. You're trying to go to the beach and get muscle so you can look good. I completely understand. So I'm just giving you the tips. So you need to do, of course, things like traps and all that kind of stuff. You add them in there based on how you see fit. But the key muscle parts, you have to work on those things, and you get different exercises. But I'm giving you workouts. If you look at my other videos, I've given a list of workouts how you can make a plan for yourself. Because at the end of the day, the whole thing is in your diet and your workouts, everything you do must fit you. Because if it doesn't fit you, then you're not going to stick to it. If you're not calorie surplus and you're eating chicken, broccoli, and rice, and you think about it, you're even eating, you think you're going to be eating 3,800 calories of chicken, broccoli, and rice. That's if your maintenance is 2,800 and you're trying to gain 2 pounds every week. Imagine eating that shit. Imagine eating 3,800 calories of chicken, broccoli, and rice. I couldn't fucking do it, man. You couldn't pay me money to do that shit. Even though me, I like to eat. I still wouldn't do that shit, man. Fuck that. So you have to make sure the food you're eating, the things you're eating have to be things that you can eat consistently. So I'm saying get burgers. You can make burgers at home, man. For example, for me, I'll get if I'm gonna make burgers, I'll make 96% lean beef. That's what I pick from the store. But for you have to pick 96% lean beef because you need all the calories you can get. So you go for the fucking fattiest burgers and everything. Enjoy your meal, fucking enjoy it, man. Because that's it, man. At least just of doing that alone, you can get an extra couple of 100 calories of making those switches. Like I said, you want to go for the dense calorie options. For me, if I'm trying, I'm always trying to stay, stay lean. So I'm doing the opposite. I'm always going for the leanest possible options. But for you want to do the complete opposite. The dense calorie options. You want to go for them and get them consistently in every aspect, as long as they're within your calorie surplus, the limits. Because I'm not saying if you're gonna gain 2 pounds a week and you wanna eat like 1,000 calorie surplus, I'm not saying after you get like 3,800 calories, go out and eat like fucking pizza and shit like that. I mean, I don't know if you can gain fat because you're hard gainer, but I mean, you don't want to try. You don't want to end up going from fat. I'm going from skinny to like fat, But I'm just saying, work within your calorie surplus. It's not going to be easy. It's not, you're not used to it, but you gotta go for it, man. And then once you go for that, and then the last thing about your gym, if you're a complete beginner, you're trying to start this process, I repeat, don't be a pussy, man. Don't fucking go like soft in the gym. If you're gonna do that shit, then fuck it. People say when you start going gym, just go get a couple sets in, you start slowly and build up. Fuck that shit, man. Don't listen to that, because actually, if you're actually gonna go through with the eating, you're gonna stuff yourself with all those meals and get the calorie surplus in. The last thing you wanna do is go gym and then start fucking being a bitch and fucking start banging gym like slowly, like fucking doing a couple sets for you. No, you want to, for example, let's say if you're gonna do chest, right? You do 2 exercises, 4 sets each, and you do that twice a week. So at the end of the week, you do 16 sets. You don't want to go in there just doing like 2 sets, for your chest because you're bigger, and then next time you do 2 sets. Fuck that, man. I know it sounds crazy, but let me explain something to you. When you start working out, the first few years you start working out, like let's say the first 2-3 years, you're gonna get most of your gains. So the harder you go in the gym, the quicker you're gonna get the results, and the more the results are gonna be. If you take more time, let's say if you like start going slow, you start building up, I just think like you're wasting your newbie gains, because newbie gains are crazy. Everybody knows this, especially if you're a skinny guy, you start eating a lot. Those newbie gains are wild. If you bang gym, you go hard in the gym. No matter whatever weight you start with, make sure you're hitting a good amount of sets. Like I said, your chest every week, if you hit like 16 sets a week, which is not crazy, 16 sets a week. If you're working on your chest twice a week, 8 sets on one workout, 8 sets another workout, that's 16 sets. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard, to be honest. Like I said, 4 sets each. If you check, let's say on Monday you do like bench press, and then you do like incline bench press, or you do like flies, and then on Thursday for your chest again, you do like some fucking machine chest press, and then you could do like a flat dumbbell bench press, some shit like that. Just do that. You do that like multiple times. You do that twice a week, and you get like those 8 sets combined, 16 sets a week. If you do that as a beginner, I promise you, if you're eating enough food, you're doing the right things, you're gonna get crazy results. But make sure you don't go in the gym and start being a pussy and start. If you're gonna do that shit, then why the fuck are you gonna go out of your way to try and get results, and then you won't give it your all? I don't understand. It don't make no sense to me. When I started working, I used to go crazy, bro. I used to fucking bang as much as possible. Like I wasn't even like trying. I just like, I was just trying to lose the weight. So it's like anything to do to lose the fucking weight. So the same thing for you. You're trying to gain the weight. Any fucking thing to do to gain the weight. So you gotta make sure you're in that calorie surplus, and at the same time, you want to be banging gym like a monster. You want to be a beast. If you do this shit for 6 months, man, by the end of this year, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna be a beast. I swear to God on my life. But things that you have to be consistent. That's the thing you have to understand. So consistency is key. Once you commit to start, do not fucking start for a couple of weeks and then stop and then start again. You're wasting potential. You want to keep going. Just go for 3 months. Give yourself 3 months. Get a notebook, write down like, like week 1, week 2, week 3, up to like 90 days, whatever that is, probably like around 3 months. Every day you just tick it. Every day you hit your calorie surplus, you tick. The days you're meant to go to the gym, every day you go to the gym, you tick. Just every day you do the things you need to do to get the results you want to get, just tick it. And then it's going to give you like, when you see that notebook and you go for a couple of weeks, it gives you some confidence because it shows you're consistent, you see your hard work. And then if you can give yourself like 3 months, I promise you, let's say 90 days, give yourself like 3 months, just like tomorrow's about to be the 1st of August. Go August, September, October. By the end of October, man, hit me up if you think I'm talking shit, like hit me up and tell me like, yo, I did this thing for 3 months. I did the calorie surplus. I was banging gym like a monster twice a week, hitting everybody part twice a week, and I didn't get any results. If that's you, then I'll give you some money, man. I'll give you 100 grand, but I know it's not possible because if you do these things consistently, first 3 months, you see changes. Like I said too, you got crazy potential because you're hard gainer. You're already lean. Most of you are probably already lean. You got abs and shit. You got muscle definition, all that kind of shit. I didn't have that shit, man. I was fucking fat. I ain't had none of that. I had to fucking, lose the weight and cut down and do all this shit. And like for you, it's simple. Just eat more food, bang gym. You're gonna look like a fucking monster at the end. And then from there, when you get there, if you want to bulk, you want to do it, what the fuck you want to do? I don't really support bulking. I think it's a waste of time, but whatever the fuck you want to do after that. But the first few months, you want to go hard as possible and gain that weight. I've given you the steps, man. I've told you what you need to do. If you need help, you need like some coaching, anything like that, you need a workout plan you can use, just hit me up at thehenchmanclub@gmail.com. I'll send you a free workout plan you can use to get the results you want to get. But that's the video, guys. If you're hard gainer, I've given you all the steps you need to take. I've given you the tips. Go for the dense calorie options. You gotta get that calorie surplus in. Bang gym like a monster. Hit each body part twice a week. You do these things. That's what I'm saying. It's not difficult. You probably have an idea of some of these things, but you probably just need someone to tell you, because sometimes when we know things, we don't really trust ourselves. So we need someone else to tell us. But I've told you, man. I've told you what you need to do. Go out there and fucking execute, man. It's literally your dream physique is waiting for you, but you must take action. You must fucking get off your ass and go take action. But that's the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the Henchman Club. Like the video. Let me know what you think about the video and stay hench.